What's up, everyone? My name is Nathan Fair, and today on Debating for America's Youth, we're going to be going through how to research for a debate or a tournament. So this is a question I actually got from a subscriber, and as always, if you have a question, just go down in the comments below and ask it. But we're going to be going through on my screen, and I'll be talking to you guys about how to research for a debate or for a speech. So to begin, I have some steps listed out on my blog, debatingyouth.wordpress.com, and I laid out some steps, but I'm going to go through them and actually show you guys the steps that I do on my computer. So step one, the first look. So I highlight in my blog about how before you begin, you want to have a general understanding of what you're doing, either through a Wikipedia page, a simple YouTube video, whatever it is. You want to have a basic understanding of what you're debating about and what you're doing before you actually start. So I'm debating in this topic, resolved, the death penalty should be banned. And I am on the negation side. So I quickly look up capital punishment in the United States, which is another name for the death penalty. And I'm going to start going through and getting the sides, the legal death penalty, what states it is, and read up on just the basics of it so I understand what's going on. After I do that, my blog says find the sides. So for this argument, I have a great resources, procon.org. There's a bunch of other websites like debate.org that can give you the two sides. So right here, morality, it gives you the two sides of the argument so you can kind of figure out what the kind of arguments are for either side so you can start. Then you want to find your specific points. So I already have laid out here all of my cards or my research. So right here, this is my favorite card for this. It's escape from prison. So this is against removing the death penalty. So escape from prison. And then here's my specific points about the person who actually escaped from jail, who was on death row, and then another one talking about how in a hurricane a bunch of people got out. And here's my websites I used. New York Times is a great source. New York Post is a good source also. Brookings Institute is also a great source. Associated Press, anything like that. You want to trying to find as many unbiased sources as you can find, and then include them in your data. So after that, after you find some specific points, you want to have some questions written. I already have some questions pre-written for this, like let's see. If they're not a threat to, are they not a threat to the guards, the other prisoners, and visitors, and worst case scenario, the outside world? So then they have to go through and say guards. Well, they do kill guards. They kill other prisoners, and they also are dangerous to visitors. And then I can go off there. I can talk about how many people are escaped, so we can go to the outside world. So you want to have your questions either. There are two types of questions. One is a question to try to like trick the other person, right? Like, haha, you didn't know this. And the second type is a question to try to build on your speech. So if they say, well, I don't really know, you say, well, I actually do know. Let me expand on this. So there's the two types of questions, and you should probably have some written. So I only have a couple, and then I kind of have some statistics going off of that and answers in case they ask me some questions. So they're probably going to question my source, Death Penalty Information Center, because they're going to think it's biased. But I have some statistics showing it's actually not biased and why it's not. And then finally, you want to actually have your speech written. So right here, these are just cards, but I'm going to want to format my cards I have into speeches. So if I just have my data right here, and if I just say all these data points, it's going to be a very boring speech. People want to hear a couple things. Number one, they want to hear data, but they also want to hear a warrant, why that matters, and impact, putting that term in terms of bodies or dollars. So in this one, I'm talking about how people were actually killed and like how there was a shooting that had to go on to do this. So great, blah, 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 statistics. What this means is that there's dangerous people on the prowl coming for your American citizens and for the safety of our people. We need to stand for the death penalty. So something like that. Put it in terms of what people want. And then from there, I'm going to want to flow it into a speech. So I have 2 or 3 contentions for my main speech. So I'm able to be able to debate on it and also have some information to back myself up. And now, obviously, you want to have your cards ready because if someone takes this contention or refutes it, then I want to be able to go off another one. So maybe I'll go to stories or quotes or maybe what the American people are in favor of. So what I can do is kind of have my cards ready just in case one of my speech points are taken. But you want to have a general speech kind of ready. So when you do, and then you want to obviously go off of that speech and practice, get better, make sure you're ready with your speech. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. I just hit 20 subscribers, which is a huge milestone. If you've not seen my blog already, please check it out. It's Debating for America's Youth. We just became an official nonprofit, so now we're a nonprofit corporation, so that's fantastic. I love your guys' support. Thank you so much for helping. If you want any curriculum or material or help, I would love to have that. We're just about to start my more political side of the channel, which is going to be really fun. Hopefully we'll get some politicians in and have a great time. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys later.